I got a hold of something the Pokemon Company doesn't want me to have. The ineligible players list, where Gavin Michaels received an indefinite ban just a few days ago.
Overload. Pleasure overload. Mwah!
Now, if you don't know who Gavin Michaels is, he's the person that instructed people how to cheat after Pokemon Worlds and admitted to using cheated Pokemon. Wait a second, the tweet's deleted. Oh, I guess that's why. Let me go and fix that. Heads up to people going to Pittsburgh, most failed hack checks were due because Pokemon Legends Arceus home trackers were getting wiped from trade bots. The other home trackers weren't. If you want to gen, get a base Mon caught in Scarlet and Violet, or put it in home and transfer to Arceus and back. Just specifics on how to get away with the cheating that got massively punished with disqualifications at Pokemon Worlds. Also, he featured in Pokemon Challenges video. Wait, Pokemon Challenges video is gone as well. Well, if you need a refresher on that one, it was when he made his own tournament because everyone claims Pokemon World sucked for punishing cheaters. Yeah, the Pokemon community is rotten and toxic, and now we're seeing some weird stuff. So you can watch my video, Pokemon Challenges is Evil, if you want to catch up on that. But yo, everything's getting deleted, everything's getting purged, and Gavin's got an indefinite ban. Someone in the VGC community tipped me off to this when it happened, but no one made a public statement about the ban, so I didn't really have too much to go off of. Also, Gavin is trying to get an appeal, so he's not going to make a statement until whatever happens with that appeal goes through. And Gavin believes he got disqualified for what he said in the Pokemon Challenges video, but since that video has been privated, we can't see exactly what he said. However, I think the answer is a lot more simple, and this post was deleted as well for telling people how to cheat in the same way, and what the Pokemon Company was looking for. Now, I can't be too happy about this because it's only one of the countless cheaters that were disqualified at the Pokemon World Championships, and it looks like this isn't a ban directly from cheating, but more instructing players how to cheat, which also has a weird parallel we just covered from the Pokemon TCG, where yesterday I talked about Jay's ban appeal. He believes the reason he was disqualified is because he wrote an article for 60 cards talking about how to get away with slow play. The article in question dived into strategy many top players use to gain an advantage by manipulating their tempo of play. So it's kind of, again, admitting that it's an open secret among top players. All the top players are cheating in TCG, all the top players are cheating in VGC. Welcome to Pokemon, and how it does make a big difference, which is why everyone's cheating. And it's also really weird that a top player of many years thought that this was a gray area in the rules. So someone playing for over 8 years that got first place at the Pokemon World Championships in the past had never read the rules. What I thought was a gray area of the game turns out to be strictly against the rules. I no longer believe that these actions are okay, but the article was instructing exactly how players get away with slow play, and then there was even like an admittance. I'll be blunt here, in the midst of the article, I admitted to using these strategies myself at the time, which was true. So this ban happened back in 2018, it's indefinite. This was a post that happened back in September because he was like, 5 years is too long. But, I mean, that's 3 strikes, you're out. Admitting to cheating, instructing cheating, and then also having 2 other offenses in the past. You have no right to play Pokemon at that point. Stay out. But unfortunately, stories like this are few and far between. So there's a lot of disqualifications in Pokemon, but there's definitely not enough bans inside of Pokemon, and the list is obscured. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Just straight publishes it. You can search in Google Yu-Gi-Oh! Banned players list, and you go to the list of all the players that have been banned and then have their ban lifted because of the time, or players that are currently banned. And you can even see the reason for the ban. What did Joseph Andrew do to get a 5-year ban? But also we can see many players have been banned in Yu-Gi-Oh's history because they actually ban their players. Now, I'm sitting on a little bit of extra information about banned players, but I want to see how that plays out before making a video on it. However, it's still an absolute travesty that players got disqualified for cheating at the Pokemon World Championships and didn't receive a ban of any kind. They just got disqualified. That's just why Pokemon is a joke. Pokemon will never be an esport. Chris Brown, Alpha Zealot, has to be deranged to have any pride for what he's created as the director for global esports and Pokemon events. Also, opinions are my mine. That's very professional. The Pokemon 2023 World Championships was an absolute disgrace, and we've seen no statement from the director of global esports, the Pokemon company, or even casters like Cybertron. Cybertron was making all this fake stuff like, wow, the narrative that a Smogon player can transition to VGC and make it to finals in just a year really shows how great our scene is. But we already know Cybertron, Aaron Zhang, is a cheater from the past, and now he's just looking out for all of his cheating friends, and there's just nothing to the scene. The problem with the corruption in the Pokemon company is that they only issue bans when they absolutely need to, and it seems like they really don't want to ban players at all, no matter how much they cheat. For Pokemon, it seems like they only care about egregious behavior, like if you try to make a scene after getting disqualified for cheating, kind of like what we saw with the Korean championships, where then they did like a metronome team and they tried to bastardize like the Korean championship finals or something. Then all 4 of them got permanently banned for making a spectacle out of it, even though they should have just been banned for cheating anyways. Same thing when like, oh, you have to instruct people how to cheat and then say cheating is okay before any kind of punishment might get handed down, even though if you cheat at the World Championships, that should be a 3-year ban minimum. Here's how you handle it. Here's how you save Pokemon, because the reason why there's so much cheating in VGC and TCG is that there's no fear of punishment whatsoever. Get caught at Worlds, 3 years. Internationals, 2 years. Regionals, 1 year. Any getting caught a second time, permaban. There's no way you can say that isn't fair. You cheat at the largest event, you're out for a generation. You cheat at regionals, just calm it down for a bit, reflect, and now you have a year to train your Pokemon legitimately. Use that time wisely. And if you're a repeat cheater, well, yeah, that should just be a permaban in any sport, esport, or form of competition. So yeah, we got some weird stuff going on, but it also just kind of shows the arrogance and how much cheating is inside of Pokemon, with the bragging, the gloating, the just like, hey, the Pokemon company isn't going to punish us, we only got disqualified from Worlds, here's how you don't get disqualified at any event. Other players have been taking part in this and supporting content defending cheating, like Pokemon challenges and I'm a Blissy's videos, but we're not seeing any other punishment. So either it's like so big and maybe the Pokemon company is cooking up something huge. It almost feels like a blank slate kind of thing. Like, okay, all the cheating before 2023, we're just going to memory hole that and forget about it. But if you get caught now, you've had more than enough warning. You've gotten away with it for too long. Now we're going to start handing out bans. So we're going to have to see how it develops. Like if the Pokemon company ups the hack check again to catch the other things that Kurt has been talking about, and then we just start seeing like ban waves off of that, great, then I can be excited. Then the future of Pokemon is looking bright, unless WolfeyVGC doesn't get banned. Like you just can't let someone get away with cheating at your 25th Invitational event, as well as other online events and Worlds. But after what's happened, I have more optimism than ever, and we're going to see what happens. There's also just a chance that the Pokemon company remains corrupt and Gavin effectively becomes that one guy from the 2008 financial crisis that took the fall. Like, here's your crumb. Or maybe it was to appease Mr. Nintendo. Like, see, we banned one of the cheaters. Please let us keep our scene. So weird stuff is happening, but the future is a bit more interesting because of it. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.